Hi, I'm Sarah and I have a bit of a problem with scarves. This is only some of them. The rest I left in Texas and I probably have like 3 times more over there. But I love scarves even though I don't wear them that much because they are one of the most useful tools that you can have in your wardrobe. Now, of course, they can keep your neck warm, but also a nice summer scarf can keep the sun off, and so you don't get burnt on the back of your neck. That's why you always see archaeologists and Europeans wearing scarves in summer. A nice blanket scarf can be used as a blanket, self-explanatory. If you get a big enough one, you've basically got a wrap for the pool, or, a dress if you're feeling like that. This one also, for me, becomes a skirt. I always have one when I travel because you never know when you're going to visit a holy place and you might need to cover your head or your shoulders, depending on the religion. And when you're traveling, they also make ones that have pockets so you can hide your passport or your wallet in there, and hopefully you're not getting mugged while you're traveling through Barcelona. Now I have every shape, size, material, but the best thing about the little tiny lightweight silk ones is you can put 8 of these in a tiny bag and you can wear the same black dress every single day, but you have a different scarf and you wear it a different way and everybody thinks you have on a whole new outfit. And of course, they're not just for wearing on you. You see everybody adorning their bags with a scarf. But one of my favorite things to do, which I did today because I went Goodwill shopping and I love going to a thrift store and finding like an old vintage silk scarf. And I found this really cool jacket, but then I found the scarf. And in Australia, they don't like to give you bags. So they literally hand you your clothing and they're like, "Are you good?" And I'm like, "Yes, I am," because I turned my scarf into a bag. Literally just right there in store. Put the jacket inside, made a bag, walked around, walked into my hairdresser to get my new haircut, and he's like, "That's a great bag." And if you're like me and you're always forgetting to take your reusable bag, if you have a big enough scarf, especially a square one, and you just have it around your neck and you get to a shop, probably not for groceries because that's heavy and, yuck, but like for regular stuff and you just need something, you've got a bag. And this is like what Japanese do. It's how they wrap presents. And it's literally, I've got the new jacket and I stopped at the store, but you just take your square, make one side pretty small, like get it in there, right? But the other side, so there it is, make it as long or as short as you want, just a little double knot, and now you have an old school boho handbag. You don't need to carry a whole bag with you. And then you're just rolling around with a super cute bag, and depending on how many different colors of scarf you have, you now have that many different, this stand. You have all of these bags in every color that you can possibly think of, and they take up no room. Even though you've tied it up, you can still get in and out. Like I could pull stuff out super easy. Now I have every kind of scarf you can imagine, but I am a sucker for the silk square scarves because I do think that they are the most versatile and you can do the most with, and also they take up the smallest amount of space and they're the easiest to clean. Especially like the silk ones require like hand washing and stuff or dry cleaning, but if you get like the cheap polyester ones, you can just like throw them in the wash and dry them and it doesn't matter. But I do also love the silk ones because when my hair is a little longer and I do pin curls, I can put my hair in a silk scarf and sleep in it, and that way my hair doesn't get messed up. But I think that they're the most versatile thing, and like you can have hundreds of them and nobody's gonna judge you like they will if you have hundreds of pairs of shoes or handbags. You can have hundreds of scarves and you can have just as many uses for them as you can own them. But you can just have 1 or 2 if you just have like the right shape or material, and they are the most versatile thing. So if you're gonna splurge on anything, get a scarf, belt, tie, headband, head covering, handbag, super useful. And then also you can just amuse yourself for hours on here by watching all the different ways that people can tie a scarf. Like I can doom scroll for hours watching that. All right, turn the internet off, go outside, go enjoy your day. Bye.